News at Sunrise.
Good morning, I'm Madison Carter.
And I'm Ken Jefferson. Thanks for waking up with us on this Thursday, the first day of December. A few folks a little bit on the tired side because they went to see the UVA Ohio State game last night.
I'm not saying I did it. I'm just saying if I did, it was worth it.
Yes, it was. Worth it. It was a good game. By the way, Virginia eked out a win against Ohio State, but they trailed for the most part of the game, didn't they?
I thought I wasn't going to have a voice for you this morning.
Okay.
Good morning. I'm Madison Carter.
And I'm Ken Jefferson. Time to rise and shine on this Friday morning. For the record, it is Friday, December 23rd. I went to the Barracks Road Shopping Center yesterday.
That was a bad idea, wasn't it?
Oh, it's a zoo over there.
Oh, yeah.
People are crazy right now.
The superintendent says the use of the bus was based on interpretation of school board policy, but a school board member says she got it all wrong. The special use of the Fluvanna County school bus is directly overseen by the superintendent. Gina Keller says allowing Ryan Washington, the now Democratic nominee for the state Senate seat in the 22nd district, to use the bus fell under code by way of being a government cause. Not everyone agrees. All right, hey Jennifer, how are you? We're here outside of Belk again, and now you can see this line is finally moving. All these people here. They are super excited to be here, super excited to go in, but I'm here with one special person, Justine. Tell me, you've been standing out here for how long?
About an hour and a half.
Why were you out here so early in this cold?
For the gift card.
Tell me about this gift card. Everyone's out here, a bunch of people. What was going on with that?
Every one of 1,000 people get a $1,000 gift card, and so everybody wants it. And I was out here trying to get it.
And if you get that gift card, what are you going to do with it?
Buy some clothes.
So Justine knows what she wants. For the people who haven't gotten out here or don't know what they want, I have a few tips and tricks for you. So first off, again, so even though these roads look clear, crews are advising just to stay off the roads. They said if your church has the option to live stream tomorrow morning, you might want to go with that option. Just stay off the roads until about maybe early afternoon tomorrow on Sunday, and then they said they should be a little bit more clear, Matt. This story doesn't seem like the typical Christmas story, but it is. It is because this is a story about good people doing a good thing at a time that was supposed to be really good for one family. And I can't think of a better visual than this of the Christmas spirit. This might not look too much like Cab Sauv right now, but it doesn't take a miracle to turn these grapes into wine. Just a lot of hard work, some time, and maybe a little fermentation too before they hit your glass in the tasting room.
Do you have diabetes?
I've had diabetes for 18 years.
Wow, that's a long time. Do you think I could be a reporter like you?
I think you can do anything you want to do. Madison Carter, NBC 29 HD News.
Good morning, Madison.
Good morning, Ken and Jen. Yeah, Garrett had a pretty busy first day in office. I caught up with him shortly after he swore in to get his take on what some are calling controversial moves on his part. The phone in Representative Tom Garrett's office started ringing early Tuesday with people calling to ask about a tweet sent out from his account that he says is about questioning why the United States won't enforce immigration laws, but at the same time throw out foreign diplomats. A tweet that Garrett is not backing down from.
I think it's an interesting paradigm to consider that we choose to enforce some laws and not to enforce others. And what we're here to do is to say if a law is on the books, that we should enforce it.
Deputy Chief of Staff Andrew Griffin says the staff stands behind Garrett.
He's never one that's backed down the state Senate from saying what he believes in, because he's a man of principle and he's somebody that he's not afraid to say what he wants.
Griffin wants to focus on streamlining communication in the future.
I think the new task now is going to be staying on the same page, where whether it's putting out issues on topics on a vote or something that's going on.
Calls also inquired about where Garrett stands on reining in the power of the Office of Congressional Ethics.
So what Congressman Goodlatt's point was when he proposed the amendment was that everyone in the United States, every citizen of the United States, deserves due process.
House Republicans backed off the issue after receiving backlash from both the public and President-elect Trump. But Garrett's going to keep an ear open to the conversation.
I mean, I'm going to listen to the discourse and see what has to be said on both sides of the aisle and see where we end up. But on his underlying point, I think he's correct.
For now, his priority is getting to work and making good on his campaign promises to the 5th District.
Garrett now has actually made it a big deal for him to keep kind of an open door policy with constituents, with anybody that wants to reach out. I'm trying to get him to tone down giving his cell phone out to everybody we meet.
What we're going to do is exactly what we said we were going to do, what we ran on.
Garrett's going to be back to work in just a few minutes now. He's going to get to work on presenting that legislation on his student debt security plan, as well as creating more economic opportunities.